Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. How are you? Um, welcome, 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 welcome. 5:44. All right, all right, all right. I hope you are well. Good morning. Good morning, Letitia. Good morning. How are you, honey bun? How you doing? Doing good to see you this morning. All right, all right. Let me get it together. I was up late doing stuff, up late, taking care of some business. Judith, good morning, Judith. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see. I have been awake. Oh Lord. Dorian, good morning. Devira L, good morning. Judith, good morning. I see Brian's coming in the room. Hey, Brian, good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. Good morning. All right, all right, all right. Well, let's get started since we Tawanda, hey Tawanda, come on in the room, girl. Come on in. Get started since we are here doing what we do. Morning, love and hugs back to you too, sis. Good morning, good morning. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're talking about, again, all week long, we're going to be talking about India Ari's song, Just Do You. And remember, she starts off with this very powerful statement that says, I heard a voice that told me I'm essential. I heard a voice that told me I'm essential. How all my fears were limiting my potential. Said it's time to step into the light and use every bit of the power I have inside. And what you're waiting on, who you waiting for. If you don't take a chance, you never know what's in store. Just do you. Somebody's gotta be a star. Just do you. Somebody's got to raise the bar. Just do you. Somebody's got to change the game. Just do you today. If you create the game, then you'll create the rules. And if you just do be you, there's no way you can lose. So, good morning, Sherry Naylor and Tanya. Hey, sis. All right, so so many pieces to that. That's very, very powerful. So many pieces. If you create the game, then you create the rules, right? It's one of the things that I had to discover about myself that I really didn't know. That it's important for me to have that. I might as well just going to create my own game because I have some real unique and specific rules that I like to play by. And that when I don't play by those rules, it's hard for me to move forward. It's hard for me to move forward. I have some things like I like some things that are huge for me. That's really huge. Thank you, Letitia. Is that there's choice, right? Like I don't like to corral people into you got to choose this. I don't like that feeling of pressure. I don't like tactics that make it seem like like scarcity. A lot of marketing does scarcity as a background. And I never liked that feeling, but y'all better know. Once I discovered that the whole scarcity message was playing in my background, Michelle, good morning, my sister. Once I discovered that scarcity, had its thralls in my mind, you better believe that scarcity can't ever be a part of what I do. It can't. It can't be built into what I do because that feels horrible to me. And so I've got to create the game because it's got to be my rules. So not only do I really like these are my values. So love and honor, that means I honor where people are. I honor it. It may not work for me, but I'm going to honor it and I'm going to be okay. I'm not going to try to force or coerce others to be as I am because I'm okay with where I am, because I am also okay with falling and failing and messing up and getting back up and being true about where it is and where I am. I'm okay with that. And as long as I'm okay with that, then you know what? And suppose for some people, I would mess their stuff up because I'd be like, no, we can't do it that way. Nope, that don't work like that. So I had to learn that about myself. So I might as well create my own game because I need the rules to be that which honors how Papa has created me. Erica, hey, honey bunny. So good to see you this morning. I need to be the rule. The rules will be those that honor the way that Papa has created me. And he has created me that loving God, right, are my primary values. Good morning, Fred. Hey, so good to see you, honey. So good to see you. Love and honor are my primary values. And then my second one is loving God, then honor, right? And autonomy are my values, right? And so choice is huge for me. It's huge. Like it's huge. I get to choose, you get to choose, even if we choose what is seemingly the best in the moment, but we discover there was a better choice later. That's a part of the learning and growth process. And learning and growing, it's a value of mine, which means I'm okay with choosing wrong, y'all. I'm okay. Like I don't have to be protected from you. I won't use wisdom. I'm not saying let's waste time and not use wisdom. I'm saying don't take my choice away. That's what I'm saying. That don't work for me. It don't work for me. I want the opportunity to bump my head up against the wall. I want the opportunity to have my own learning experience. I want that. So if you create the game, then you'll create the rule. And so any game that's created that corrals me into a particular way, I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play that game. Yeah, I don't. And I won't. Once I realize that that's what's happening, I'm going to get out the game. So, and if you just do you, there's no way you can lose. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. If you just do you, you can't lose. The opposite of that is misery. If you're trying to do everybody else, if you're trying to go the way they're going, if you're trying to be how they expect you to be, if you are trying to move to the beat of their drum, if you are trying to please them as opposed to pleasing you, if you're trying, it's misery. If you keep looking across the aisleway, have you ever seen a sprinter who is running their race? If they keep looking back, they lose ground. If they keep looking to the side, they lose ground. But every last one of us have seen that sprinter who get her face like this, and she has her on the her focused on the goal line, focused on the finish line. She not looking to the left or to the right. She just going. She running her own race. She not running her race based upon what they doing. She running her race based upon her best time. What's she doing? Where's she going? What works for her? What feels? Don't you know? She gonna beat her best time. She not beating their best. She beating her best time. That is the most powerful, unstoppable, unforgettable challenger person that there could be, is the one who runs their own race, who beats their best time. I'm just saying, when you beat your own best time, who you competing against? Nobody. Nobody, not nobody are you competing against. If you running your own best time, I'm just saying, beloved, you can't be competing against nobody. It's just your own best time. You know? I'm just saying. Your own best time. Yes, 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 yes. as we would say in the Lisa Nichols camp. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Somebody type in the chat. Yes, yes. Yes, beloved. Misery is trying to wear somebody else's armor. Thank you, Letitia. Thank you, Erica. Misery is attempting to wear someone else's armor. Misery is attempting to run somebody else's race. Thank you, Tanya. Misery. Thank you, Brian. Thanks, sis. Thank the Vera L. I love playing with y'all. I can't wait till the Queen's Adventure. If you haven't signed up for the Queen's Adventure and you haven't said anything to me about signing up, you better let me know, because again, rooms are going fast. This place does not have a lot of rooms. It's just the way that it is. There are 10 rooms. And so we can get 2 to 3 people in a room. 2 to 3 people in the room. It just depends. At my room, we having 4 and 5 in it. But if you're going and you haven't done your deposit, but you intend to go, I'm going to need you to send an email to selflove@drcatherineejames.com. I'm just going to need you. I'm just going to need you to send an email to self-love. Let me just do a banner here. And I should have it in here already. There you go. I'm just going to need you to send an email here. selflove@drcatherineejames.com. If it's not in there, it don't exist. Because y'all know I got too much stuff going on. So I need you to help me to become more efficient and send it in there. Send it in there. I know some of you have told me, but here I'm saying it. Send it there. If you intend to go and you know who your roommate is, just send it there, beloved. Send it there. And the better thing, right, is go and do your deposit. That way you got it locked in for sure. I know that we good, and I can count my rooms for real, because it's some shifting and some moving and some shaking and some baking and some all that kind of thing that's happening right now. And things have changed, and it's okay. It's okay that we have change. It's okay that things are shifting. Like, that's okay. It's good. It's good. It's a part of love. Thank you, Letitia. So look, I need you to do what you do. Let me know where you are, what you're doing, where you're going, if you plan to be in the place. Because this one is going to be it's going to be not like the other one. They will never be the same. They will never be the same. They will never be the same. They won't ever be the same. But it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a Queen's adventure. We're adventuring at Queens, y'all. So make sure you're in the place. Make sure you let me know if you intend to be there, because I will be there. Good morning. Good morning, cuz. Good morning to you. So yes, the Self-Love Queens Adventure, September the 21st through the 24th. It is on, it's popping, it's happening, it's doing what it's doing, and you are invited. So let me just say, if I were to look at other people's events, the things that they're doing, they call them retreats. I call them adventures. If I were to compare mine to others, I would invite some misery. I would invite some misery into my mind. I've done it many times in my life. I've done it. I've looked and I felt, I looked and I thought, I looked and I wondered, I looked and I pondered, but no more, no more, no more, right? At least not, I don't stay there as long because I might go there, right? I might do it. I might get a little fear come and I'll focus on the fear as opposed to focusing on love. And, and then I'll be like, girl, what you doing? You already know that ain't the way. Like when I start feeling low and I feel scared. Mine really is about scarcity. Y'all know that. That's the story of freedom is a birthright. So mine really is more about scarcity. And so, I release that and let it go sooner, quicker, faster, right? I will be there. Can't wait. Last year was a blast. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So make sure you let me know. Or send it to selflove@drcatherineejames.com. And again, if you know your roommate, make sure you put who's going to be your roommate. Thursday through Sunday, it's full out. It is full out. Thursday is a full day. We start at 10 a.m. We start check-in at 10 a.m. We had lunch by 11, y'all. We be doing the thing. And then we have a full day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday because we don't leave Sunday to 4. Like you can't like that. What? Where do you get that? Where do you get that? Usually no comparison. I don't know. No, where do you get that? That's what I'm saying. That's the way we do it. That's how we do it. And that's the way Papa has given it to me because that's what I prefer. That's what I prefer. So I give what I prefer. What I would have wanted, what I want. So if you create the game, then you create the rules. And if you just do you, be you, there's no way you can lose. The alternative is misery. The alternative, if I was creating a self-love Queens adventure based upon competing with someone else, that's misery. If I were developing the self-love Queens adventure based upon what I thought somebody thought I'm supposed to do, that's misery. If I created an adventure, an event based upon somebody told me this, that, and the other, that is misery. If I didn't do like the crowns that we get, those are expensive. Those are expensive. And I promise you, some people would look at the budget and say, oh, no, you can't do a per item. I'm going to show y'all the crown. I'm going to show you. Let me show you the crown. So I can make my point, my whole point here. I'll be right back. So we have these, right, as a part of the adventure. We have these as a part of the adventure. The crown, a crown is it's a part of who we are. It's the signature, right? That's not cheap. That comes with a price. This is how we do it. It comes with a healthy price. For me, I know, right? You ain't got your crown too, right? It comes with a healthy price. And you know what? That was not an alternative for me. Like it was not an option as to whether or not we had this quality, this level of quality. It wasn't an option for me as to whether or not this is what we did on a Queen's adventure that was for me. Like, I don't care what it costs. And for some people, that would be a problem. But for me, when I saw it, I knew that it wasn't an option. It was blue. It was beautiful. It wasn't a tiara. It was a crown for a queen. Because we're not princesses. We be queens. I'm just saying. And so for me, it was no alternative. And it's got some weight on it, right? And it's just simply beautiful. It's simply beautiful. And so, you see, so some people, they would have been like, that's too much money. It's a per person cost. And it's a little bit of a healthy cost. It is. But it wasn't an option for me. So when you create the game, then you create the rules. And if you just do you, there is no way you can lose. Me and Papa co-created this great game. And Papa and I created the rules. And so we will just do as it is that Papa invites me to do. It is truly a queen's crown. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's the queen's crown. Because we be the queens. We be the queens, right? So that's the point that I'm making. It's like I can't move to other people's beat. Everything was done with such excellence. The crown was the seal, so life-giving and transformative. Thank you. Thank you. So I can't move to the beat of anybody else's drum. I must move to my own beat, to my own drum. I must move to the beat of my own drum, right? And so yes, and yes. So I love y'all. I really do. I want to invite you to dive deep into your own unique story and stand on it, not in it. Let it be your platform and not your imprisonment. I want you to know what your race is and run your race. Run your race. And say, looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith, who set before something. I got to read the Bible a little bit more, y'all. I'm getting a little rusty. Funny, girl. You be funny. It's the truth, though. And I forgot what I was going to say. But anyway, I love you. I really do. I thank you for being. This is fun. Thank y'all for jumping in, for showing up, for responding, for engaging. And I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Same place, same time, doing what we do, because we be who we is. I'm enjoying the verbs, the be verbs today. I'm enjoying those. So life is amazing. Life is amazing. All kind of great. You hilarious. I love you. I know. I love you back, Sherry. I love you back. Life is amazing because did I tell y'all that we doing a TED Talk? We doing a TED Talk, y'all. June the 17th in Atlanta, Georgia. Yours truly will be doing her first TED Talk. How about that? How about that, y'all? How about that? I'm excited. I love walking our purpose and destiny and doing the thing that I've been created to do. And talking is one of those. When we leaving. We're leaving. And if you want to go, let me know. Because you can be in the audience, you know. You can be in the audience. Tickets are $30. They're $30 per person to be in the audience. So if you want to go, let me know. I'll give you the details. I've got to be there on that Friday. I'm going in early on Thursday because Saletti Vegan, I'd already planned to go there for a trip. Part of my Atlanta was on my to-do list on my trip, my monthly trip, because I wanted a Slutty Vegan day. If y'all ain't never had Slutty Vegan, you ain't never had the experience. It ain't nothing like it. It's a delicious kind of fast food, vegan fast food, but it's a whole vibe, as they say. It's a whole vibe, it's a whole experience. So I'm going to go in the day before so I can have that experience, you know, chilled out. And then I've got a meeting on Friday for the event, and then the event is on Saturday. So if you want to go, let me know. You are definitely welcome. Be in the audience, and we'll do what we do. We'll do what we do. We'll do what we do. Do what we do. We'll do what we do. That's what we do, right? That's how we do it. So I'll get the hotel info. We won't get that until later, a little bit later. So they said, you know, when they get closer to the event. But yeah, we on. what they say, wheels up, wheels up, wheels up, y'all, wheels up. I'm just saying, wheels up. Papa is amazing. I be wanting to scream. I do be screaming. I be coming to my house or walking down the street or wherever and just be screaming, dancing, flailing my arms like, ah! This is I love this life I'm living. This life of mine is so amazing. I'm living the dream. I'm living the dream. I am living what I had only imagined a year or 2 years ago. I was in this office imagining me and Papa. Papa was downloading. Papa was showing me what's possible. Papa was inviting me to live a different life, to walk out of scarcity, to snip every connection that scarcity had in my mind. Me and Papa doing the dance, and he switched some things up for me. So, and I have to tell y'all that this is a little bit of a more private message, so we'll talk about it. The Bible and me and things like that. It's a little bit more private message, and I don't necessarily want to have this one in open public, but he switched some things up for me that's a little controversial. And so I ain't into controversy. If you know me, you know me. And so, some things you got to be a little bit closer to hear. And so that one is one of those. And I don't even have a whole lot of those. Usually it's just, but that's one of those. I don't know. He was like, keep that one a little close to you. Okay, we will. So those who are, in the camp, LTE, y'all know I'm going to tell y'all, right? Y'all know if you're in LTE, you got the deeds. The deets, which I just got that word because somebody said that to me Saturday. Saturday was the first time I really noticed that word. Give me the deets. Might have been you, Letitia, who said it. Since you're saying it here, I'm suspecting that is you. So Papa switched some things up for me. I'm just like, really? That's what we doing, Papa? He's like, yep, that's what we doing. Because I need you to be different. I need something different from you. And in order for you to give me something different, you got to do something different, right? You got to. And so as a result, y'all, that's what happened. And so now I got things that I had only imagined. I'm walking out life. It's like unbelievable. I'm screaming. Did y'all see the magazine article? Did y'all get it? Did y'all read the magazine article, y'all? Voyage, Michigan. Did you read it? Did you do it? Did you listen? Yeah, like that just showed up in my inbox. Like somebody had to tell them. But even the TED Talk, that showed up in my inbox. Here's the theme, y'all. Here's the theme coming. It just showed up in my inbox. I didn't go looking for it. Let me just say, I'm having a moment, so y'all just bear with me. We 5 a.m.ers, this is shifting to something else right now. We've shifted from the 5 a.m. The magazine article showed up in my inbox. The TEDx opportunity showed up in my inbox. Even what I did with Letitia's church, right, came to me. It was a request of me. So I'm just realizing, like, I'm processing out loud right now. A couple of years ago, I was more in a place of desperation where I was seeking out. Oh my God. I thank you, Papa. You are amazing to me. I'm so grateful to live this life that you've given me to live. Thank you. I love you. I'm grateful. It ain't nothing like it, y'all. It ain't nothing like walking out your gifts. It ain't nothing like living your purpose. It ain't nothing like being who you are. It ain't nothing like just doing you. And yes, Letitia, your gifts will make room for you when you stop second guessing, when you stop wondering when you stop asking if you are to be you. Who else are you to be but you? And when you decide to just be you, I'm just saying, y'all, when you decide to just be you, I don't have to go looking for it. It's looking for me. I don't have to wonder if, because it's already manifested before I can wonder if. I don't have to question about where it's coming from, because before I can question, it's already there. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender to the purpose for which I've been created. I surrender to his intention, what he imagined for me before the foundation of the world. I surrender. I surrender to being formed, to being known and then formed. I surrender. And it is an amazing ride, y'all. It's an amazing ride. It's an amazing, oh my God. It just showed up in my inbox 2 years ago. I was desperately seeking for it. Where, how, who, what, in what door, pushing, pressing, anxious, trying to make it happen. I was trying to make it happen. And now I just do me. And it showed up in my inbox. And you got the evidence. It just showed up in my inbox because I'm just surrendering to who Kathy is naturally. It just showed up in my inbox. It was on my wall, right? It was on my wall is what it is that I'm seeking. It's on my wall. The goals, the desires, the intentions, the inspired actions. It's on my wall what I want, what I feel in my soul, right? What my soul is screaming. It's on my wall. It's in my mind. It's in my soul. It's in my being. It's in my fiber. And Papa is saying, just show up. When I ask, oh my God, I was like, how did you, when I was asking about the TED Talk, like, what made y'all reach out to me? Like, well, how did you, and you know what she said to me? She said, because you keep showing up. Like you show up. You've been consistently showing up. That's what she said to me. She said, that's why we ask you, because you've been consistently showing up. Look, beloved, you don't ever know who's watching you. You don't ever know who's watching. You don't ever know who is looking at you. You don't ever know what opportunity is waiting on you to just show up. You don't ever know what opportunity is that you will experience from just showing up. There was no obvious reward, but it really was. But from the way other people think about rewards, for me to get up every morning at 5 a.m., 5:40 a.m., no matter where I am, right? What we talking, Hawaii? We talking LA, 3 hours different, 4 hours. We talking Houston. We talking whatever, right? There was no, hey, Delasper, hey, my sister, I was listening to you yesterday. There was no obvious no obvious reward, except that's who I am. Like, I believe in taking y'all on the journey with me because y'all my people. I love y'all. So I believe in you, in showing you. I believe in experiencing. I believe in saying, hey, that you know, that you see, let's do it. Let's make it happen. I am a cheerleader to my heart. It's who I am. It's what I be. It's how I am. It's what Papa put inside of me to say, we can do this, y'all. We got this. Let's make it happen. So I've taken you on the journey, and in me just being me, just doing me, it's in my inbox. I don't have to work for it. I don't have to work at being me. I don't have to work to manufacture something. I don't have to do flips and cartwheels. Yes, I need to be consistent. Yes, I need to be diligent. Yes, I need to be effective and efficient. Yes, I need to sharpen the saw. Yes, I need to sure up my craft. Yes, I need to do those things. Yes, that's just the right thing to do. That's the honorable thing to do, right? If you're going to be good at something, you might as well, as Oprah say, be the best at it. If you're going to be, but Kate, nobody beat me at being me. And so my gifts will make room for me, as all of our gifts will. But if you second guess your gift, if you second guess who you are, if you second guess the value of what you bring to the table, it don't even know to make room because it don't know who you are. It doesn't know who you are. There is this, I hope I can find it, y'all. It's so powerful. I wish I could find it. And it says, oh my goodness, it's not even, my book is not even right here. That's usually right here. But there is this statement. Here's the book. Here's the book. Nope, that ain't the book. There's a statement, y'all, that says, there's a quote. Oh, here's the book. Here's the book. Let me see if I can't find it. Let me see. Because this is perfect if I can find this. I might not be able to find it. Make a stand. Here it is. Brian, you said, preach, sis, preach, letting God speak through you this morning. Amen. So, if you second guess your gift, it cannot make room for you because it does not know who you are. So, preach, sis, preach positivity and self-acceptance and acknowledgement. Yes. So, let me just say, this, let me just say, look, this is why I have to be me. This is why I have to take my hits the way I take it. This is why I have to sometimes limp along. This is why I have to be in confusion sometimes and not be able to figure it out, because I can't do the cookie cutter. I can't go the normal path. I can't do what everybody else is doing because it doesn't feel right for me. And when I did that, I did it. And I'm not knocking nobody, and I'm not saying that some things are wrong. No, everybody, I'm just saying you've got to figure out what works for you and move to the beat of your own drum and go down the path that's right for you, even if it's gravels and it's scraping up your knees, because mine did. Because often that means I feel like I'm on an island all by myself trying to figure this thing out. And sometimes I'm like, oh, girl, I don't know, right? Because it doesn't align with the masses. Oh, my God. I'm getting all kind of revelation this morning on my own self. I don't go by the broad street. What is that the scripture talks about? My path is narrow and it's often uncharted, and it's often don't match with what other people say, and it often feels like I'm out here by myself. But I don't go by my feelings, because I know that people love me, and I know that I love people, and I know folk got my back, and I know all I got to do is look like I need some help. I don't even got to look like it. I know folk will be like, okay, I'm with you. I got you. That's the life I live. So I don't question that. Sometimes though, I do feel like I'm on the island all by myself. It's a feeling. It's okay. I'm good with that. It ain't a big deal. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about my truth this morning. But this is the point that I'm making, because I show up as me even when I got to go up this path that ain't been chartered, that people looking like, what's she doing? Like she wasting time. That ain't even the best way to do it. It ain't, but I gotta be me no matter what. I gotta be me, because then I don't even know down the road it's in my inbox, and it feels like I ain't do nothing for it to get there. But you know what? I did. I kept showing up, and because I showed up, who I need is where I need them to be when I need them to be. Do you see? Because I've shown up, really it's me. So I always have help. I always have support. I always have an answer. Always. Because I show up as me, and then people can see what it is, like where they fit. Oh my God, I'm having all kind of revelations about me this morning. I'm just saying, Lena. Hey, Lena, so good to see you. So good to see you. Good morning. If I second guess your gift, you cannot make room because it does not know who you are. Hear this. The name of this is called Make a Stand. Life is a great big canvas. Throw on it all the paint you can. Danny Kaye. But look, at a seminar, a man confessed, I was afraid to tell my friends no, because I feared they would not like me if I did. But then I realized I didn't have any friends because no one knew who I was. Beloved, when I heard that for the first time, I was like, you know what? It explains why I've had friends since I was in kindergarten. I mean, I have friends, y'all, from elementary school who are my dear sisters to this day. Dear sisters, I could go to them. They come to me. We together a couple of times a year, every year, no matter what, from kindergarten, because Papa put in me transparency. It just is who I am. So y'all see my stuff like this shaky thing right here that I don't care that people can see that I got flap on my arms. Like what? Everybody got some kind of flap or something somewhere, and I'm not gonna let my flap imprison me. There was some look, not all this freedom I done got by releasing almost 100 pounds. It goes back and forth, right? Go back and forth. Not all this free, and then I'm gonna be in prison because I got extra skin. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna walk in freedom no matter what. I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be free. Lena. So are you the Lena who I think you are? If you are, let me know. Because I just thought about something. There's another Lena who I knew from another thing, and I'm just wondering if that's you. Let me know if that's you. Because if that's you, hey girl, hey. If that's not you, hey girl, hey. So it's in my inbox. It's in my inbox because I showed up as me. Like I always have what I need because I show up as me, because people know me. They know me, the true me, because I'm not hiding, I'm not pretending, I'm not masking, I'm not morphing. I ain't saying I got it all right, I got it all straight. I'm not saying that it don't be challenges and stuff like that. I'm just saying, beloved, that I keep showing up as me, and because I show up as me, it's in my inbox. Y'all, I can shout. I'm just saying. It's in my inbox because I showed up as me. I was showing up as me 2 years ago, but I was struggling, and I kept trying to put on Saul's armor. I kept trying to put on Saul's armor. Y'all know the story between David and Goliath, and David had to just do his slingshot, and he just had to put his own armor on. I just put on my own armor. And sometimes that means it takes me a little bit longer to get there. Sometimes that means I go up the rougher side of the mountain. Sometimes that means I miss, or it seems like I miss, opportunities. It seems like, but if there's anything that this has taught me, oh my God. If there's anything that this has taught me, the inbox scenarios. No, I need you to just do you, Kathy. I need you to not be confused about looking to the left or to the right. I need you to show up as you, because if you don't show up as you, people can't support you because they supporting somebody else. They supporting a false version. They supporting a fictitious version. And then you don't really get your needs met because people don't even know what your needs are, because you're pretending like you don't have needs. You're pretending like you like something and you don't. You're pretending like you want something and you don't. So when they give it to you, you're not satisfied because it ain't what you really need and or want. But if you just do you, there's no way you can lose if you just do you. So yeah, we got the TED Talk. So if you want to come, y'all know I travel. Every graduation I done went to, we had caravans and vans and buses and whatever. It didn't matter if it was in Ohio. It didn't matter if it was in Walden. When I graduated my PhD, we was in Minnesota. It was a whole busload full of us. When I graduated in Spring Arbor University, what's that? Spring Arbor, Michigan. It was cars and cars and cars of us, whole family generations, because that's who Papa created me to be. That's who Papa. On my birthday, it's a whole van load of us in like the singing caravan van, like the singing taxi. That's what we was like on my birthday, because that's who Papa created me to be. And I ain't gonna ever be nobody but me, because I love me and this is fun. I'm enjoying it. It's fun and it's loud, it's wild, it's all those kinds of things. Thank y'all. Thank you for allowing me to just show up. So what's the message here? The last word. There is a reason I woke up this early this morning. That is me. I never let people see my full life with my daughter. It is so releasing to not hide the challenge. You got to be free, sis. You got to be free, because people can't support what they don't know is needed. They can't support what they can't touch or see. They can't support it. And so that means your needs don't get met because you're masking and pretending and hiding. And we suffer when we do that. So I am way more transparent than not. Way more. People know I love people. People know I love engagement. People know I love, and people know if we on the road, that we can all be on the road together. Like, I ain't doing this journey by myself. I don't want to. I enjoy our laughs. I enjoy our sidebars. Y'all gonna always have me lingering behind because I just enjoy the presence of the beloved. I enjoy my presence first. If you enjoy your presence, then you're not going to be able to enjoy other people's presence. You got to get your own stuff taken care of. You got to get your own stuff fixed. You got to love your own company in order to really enjoy other people's company. If people get on your nerves really fast all the time, I'm going to need you to look in the mirror, beloved. I'm going to need you to look in the mirror, because that means that you're just like boomerangs. So if you don't really like, I'm not talking about introversion. That's about energy. That's not irritation. If you're irritated, you just might not realize it, right? That is introversion, and go get that taken care of. That's different. You need your quiet time. You need to be able to recharge. That's different. But I'm talking about if people just get on your nerves just because of people, is it mirroring back how you feel about you? And if that's the case, this ain't no judgment. This ain't no harm. This ain't no foul. Hey, Virginia. Hey, my sister. So good to see you, sis. Just go get it fixed. Like, go work on it. If you need to, you can inbox me and we'll have that conversation around it. We'll have the conversation and say what this looks like in order to live a life of freedom. Freedom is our birthright. Freedom is our birthright. Say it with me. Type it in the chat. Freedom is our birthright. I'm just saying, beloved, freedom is indeed our birthright. You can either look across the aisleway and be miserable. You can mask and pretend and act like somebody else and be miserable, or you can just do you and get freedom. And that's what I had to come to terms with. I started this journey in 2019, and it took me on a wild ride. God called me off my job, put me in this amazing community, started with Lisa Nichols, went with Susie Carter, and these amazing communities that is mind-blowing and crazy and all those kinds of things. And I grew exponentially from it. And in the middle of all of that, I had to figure out who I am in the middle of that. And it was crazy, and it was insane, and it was all those. Oh, and that's where I met Virginia. We were standing in line at Lisa Nichols. That's where I met my sister Virginia. Sure is, right? Freedom is our birthright. Thank you. Freedom is our birthright. But I had to be exposed to those things, and I had to back up away from it so I can figure out who I am, what parts of those fit me, because I am not cookie cutter. There is nothing about me that's cookie cutter. Never has been and never will be. Never has been and never will be. I move to the beat of my own drum. And for some people, it's nerve-wracking and it drives them crazy because I'm not predictable. I'm going down this road one day and the next one I'm like, ooh, no, that don't work for me no more. I got to go down this road. Yeah, but I know, but I can't do that. And now I do it so fast that you got to be ready, beloved. Like, you got to be ready to shift on a dime, because it's me and Papa doing this dance. And Papa is the creator of the universe, and he knew us before we were formed. And so if he tell me to shift, and he tells me about how I feel, he tells me to shift by how I feel. Yes, sis. Yes. He tells me about how I feel. And then if I feel a shift in my soul, this sister shifted. And if I got to shift back, I'm just going to shift back. But I ain't going to be stuck. I'm not going to go because that's the way I'm supposed to. Who writing the script? Papa's writing the script, and he ain't told me supposed to. He ain't said supposed to me. And if it ain't feeling right in my soul, then I know I ain't supposed to. I got to do what my soul screams is for me to do. I got to do that, beloved. So it's in my inbox. 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 I just need you to do you. I just need you to do you so it can be in your inbox too. All right. Ooh, we almost an hour. But so I'm gonna actually have Val to cut this video up, because this last part was something different. And so we're gonna have those. So we got 5:40 a.m. That is the 5:40, and then we got this last part that's I just had to preach to myself. I just preached myself happy. I preached myself freer than I was free before then. I preached my validation of me struggling. I struggled in 2020 with that whole way of doing it a different way. I struggled. I'm grateful for the struggle, though. I'm grateful for the press. I'm grateful for everything I was exposed to. I'm grateful for everything I had to experience because it made me who I am. And I'm going to always love me some me. Always. Always and forever. I'm going to love me some me. It's just because I'm a dream come true. You preaching, I'm doing the praise dance. Yay! Yay! Right? All right, I love y'all for real. Okay, the anointing and lifted. It's been lifted. It's been lifted. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Woo, we don't ever know what Papa gonna do we? We don't ever know what he got in store. We don't ever know what he get ready to say. But I just need you to show up. I need you to be available for it. And I'm gonna read this to you one more time because if this is you, here is your invitation to freedom. Here is your invitation just for freedom. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin. At a seminar, a man confessed, I was afraid to tell my friends no because I feared they would not like me if I did. But then I realized I didn't have any friends because no one knew who I was. If that is you, this is your invitation to freedom. And if you need to know how to be free and you can't do it on your own, let's have a conversation. And I can help you with that because I've been born for that. Harriet Tubman, the Harriet in me, for real. You know, sometimes that sounds like a cliche, but that is stuff rises up with me in me when I see people in bondage. It rises up. I have to do everything within my power to not like snatch somebody by their neck and be like, oh, you gonna be free. You gonna be free. Oh, you ain't gonna be in bondage, because that's how I feel in my spirit. When I engage somebody who's in bondage, I just see freedom. I have to control myself. It don't be looking like it because I didn't learn how to manage this volcanic experience of emotions that I have inside of me. But y'all better believe the calm, the appearance of the calm is an appearance when it comes to freedom and bondage. Ain't nothing calm about me when I'm in the presence of bondage. Ain't nothing calm. Harriet got all guns out, pointed at the bondage, not the person, but the lie that's holding people in bondage. The habits that have people locked into bondage, the beliefs that have people imprisoned in bondage. I don't like it. I don't like bondage because freedom is our birthright. We all deserve to be free because it's our right. It make me mad, y'all. I be mad. They don't make me. I choose mad. Those a few times when I choose mad. And when bondage walks in the room, I'm like, I be wanting to cuss, and I don't even cuss. There's a few times I be wanting to use some choice words. Then be a time I be wanting to be like Brina. Right? There be some time I be wanting to use some words. I'm just saying. It be those times. I be wanting to be like, But I don't. I just do what I do. I show up with my superpower. Y'all know what it is? If you know my superpower is, type it in the chat. I show up with my superpower. Somebody tell me what my superpower is. Type in the chat what my superpower is. I show up with my superpower. I don't show up with the choice words. I don't show up with other stuff. I show up with my superpower. Right? What's my superpower? Right, Brian? Right? I show up with my superpower. Yes! Yes, Delasper. Yes. Thank you, Delasper. Thank you. I thank you. Thank Abba Father. And you're right, because I do love and Abba as the same. Love and Abba, loving God is synonymous for me. So I show up with God. I show up with love. Okay. So if you need help, let me know. Let's have a conversation. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see if we need to journey together, because freedom is your birthright. I love y'all. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. You and I, we don't have the right to not be amazing. You are amazing. You are. Like, that is such a, it's the enemy. Y'all know I don't even give space to the enemy. So scratch that, right? Erase that. It's you choosing to believe a lie. How about that? If you don't think that you're amazing, if you don't recognize your superpower, it's you choosing to believe a lie. Now, the beautiful part about you choosing is that you can choose the truth. If it's about somebody else, what they did, what they said, how life happened to you, then you're giving your power to the things and to the thems. But if you just choose to say, okay, I'm giving up my superpower, like I'm not leaning into it, then that's so powerful because now you can lean into it. That's why I couldn't go by other people's rules last year and the year before, because I went by their rules. I got to keep going by their rules. And then I don't ever know what's right for me because I'm doing what's right for them. I just dropped all kind of well, Papa. This was all Papa. I ain't taking no credit for that, except that I just showed up. I got up out the bed, and I was up real late last night. I got up out the bed, and Papa was like, "I got a message for them this morning, so I'm gonna need you to go on and get through your message so I can do my message." Okay, Papa, thank you, because it blessed my soul. Bless my soul. Anytime Papa talking is blessing my soul. I love y'all, beloved. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for engaging with me. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate y'all showing up and showing up for you. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. I think I got a 7 o'clock client. I done talked for a whole hour this morning, y'all, for almost a whole hour. But that ain't hard for me to do because I've been born to do it. I was birthed. I was birthed to have life-giving conversations. It's just who I am. It's what I do. It's what I do naturally. It's what I'm gifted to do, to have life-giving conversations about real stuff. Right? I appreciate you too, Virginia, my sister. I appreciate you too. So we gave up the right to not be amazing. Let's journey. Let's keep journeying together. Let's keep journeying. I was up mapping it out. That's one of the things I was doing. Like, I wish I could show it to you. I had my big old paper, big poster board paper out at 1 o'clock in the morning. Papa was like, "You need to see it. You need to see it. You need to sure it up. You need to get it together, straighten it up, make sure that you on point, that you know what you're doing." And I mapped it out. I had all my little markers. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Me and Papa. I got my board. I got my gown, looking my big moo, my gown, my phone. I go downstairs in my living room, spread it out, got my markers. I'm saying that's the difference. Instead of sleeping, you walking out vision. You writing the vision. You making it plain that those who read it can run with it. Those who read it can run with it. That's the difference. And those of us who fulfill destiny and walk it out, because we will do what other people won't. We will get up when it's not convenient. We will put pen to paper and then put actions to vision. Okay, I'm gone. See y'all later. I love you.